Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, man, I'm gonna give you the top 3 careers, medical careers, in my opinion, that you can go to and it only takes 2 years and you make a good living. And I'm gonna explain to you why I feel that these are the top 3. The first one, it's not in a particular order, but the first one is, I had to go number 1, bro. X-ray. I think X-ray is a great career, man, and it's only 2 years. And the reason I think it's a good career is the fact that there's so many modalities you can get into. Once you're done with your 2 years and you become an RT and you set your foundation, you can go and become a CAT scan tech. You can go and become an MRI tech. You can go and become an ultrasound tech. You can go and become a PACS administrator. You can go and become an IR tech. You can become a radiation therapist. Like it's honestly endless. Whatever you want to do. If you can become an OR tech, and then if you like what they do and you see other, when you become an OR, and you go to the OR and you do the C-arm and all that, you'll see representatives there. So reps are reps that, when say you're doing a knee, the rep is explaining to the surgeon, look, this is what this, prosthesis does, this is what this does. So you can get into that and get into cells. There's so many things you can do when it comes to radiology that a 2-year degree, and to build from there, it's a no-brainer. So that's one, it's the best one probably. So anyway, so 2 will be this one. I think that PTA is such a great career. I'm not a PTA myself, but I have a few friends that do it. And the thing I like about PTA is it's only 2 years again. Your work hours are only 9 to 5, depending on where you work, 7 to 3:30, 9 to 5. You never have to worry about doing overnight. You never have to worry about being on call. You never have to worry about, when COVID happens, to be an essential worker, because, 90% of the time, the surgeries that are being done are not needed for PTA. PTA are mostly like elective surgeries, like hips, knees, shoulders, where you have to go in and help the patient out. So to me, I think that's all a plus. Especially, people don't think about this, especially when you're working in a hospital, right? And there's hurricane teams. When you're a nurse, when you're radiology, you have to be a team A or team B, and when you become a PTA, there's no teams, because what are you going to do during a hurricane? They don't need you, so to me, that's pretty dope. Whenever you're, a PTA and you work in a hospital, you don't have to be in a team. You can be like, hey, man, I'll be with my family. I see y'all whenever the hurricane's over, and I'll be back. And that's it. I think to me, that's a peace of mind. That's cool. And you get paid really well. So I think a PTA is a good career. And you could do home health. You can work at a hospital. You can work for sports teams. You can branch off and become a personal trainer. Say you like to work out. There's so many things that a PTA brings to the table that a lot of people don't think about. So I think that's a good career for 2 years. If I had to go back, I'll be honest with you, if I had to go back and do things over, I probably would have been a PTA and kind of moved up to PT. But life has its curves and it throws things at you. But at the end of the day, man, you have to be happy with your decision and you have to move forward and make it work, right? So the third one to me is this one, RN. Yes, a lot of people don't want to become RNs because what they think about is they think about the hospital work, the hospital environment, which I can agree is tough, because nurses in a hospital have to deal with a lot. It's hard, you have to deal with a lot of patients at one time, especially in the ER. You got patients, you got medication, you got to do a lot of things. But the possibilities that nursing brings is amazing. From working at a hospital, outpatient centers, doctor's offices, home health, you can even move up to become a nurse practitioner. There's so many things you can do in nursing that, it helps you elevate. You can elevate. Unfortunately, you can't really do that much in radiology. But, you can still branch out. But anyway, guys, those are my top 3 programs in the medical field that only take 2 years. If this helped you and you stayed to the end, make sure to go ahead and follow, support your boy. More videos coming, guys. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, man, this video is for my new X-ray tech grads out there that are about to graduate, that are super excited to be an X-ray tech, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. I was also, and I'm still excited about what I do. But what I'm trying to tell you guys out there is that, yes, it's exciting. You're gonna make money. You're gonna have more money than you've ever had before, because you're new, you're out of college, you're probably a little bit in debt. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that you will reach that point if you stay in a modality long enough, that you will hit that burnout point, you know, to the point that you're like, man, I wish I would have did something different. What else can I do now? Because we all get to that point, you know. So what I tell you guys right now, start working on your plan B. Whatever plan B is for you, get it. You know, I suggest getting your bachelor's, because with your bachelor's, you can do a lot. You can teach, you can move up in the clinical ladder, you know, in a business management, because you will get, your body can only take so much from the OR, so much from pushing a portable, so much from doing CTs, you know, because you will get burned out. You know, you have no idea, guys, how many, I've been in the field for 13 years, probably a little bit more, I kind of forget, but you don't have no idea how many techs that are older than myself, and they're like, man, I wish I would do something different. My body's hurting. What else can I do? And it's semi too late, you know? So have a plan B, guys, out there, man. I mean, I know that we all need a career, you know, to pay the bills and get started in life, but always have that plan B, which is your passion. Whatever your passion is, go for it. Because 99.9% of the time, radiology, nursing, all that's not our passion. It's just something that we need to get in the door to grow up and become adults and make money and move out and do all this and be productive in life, right? But have a plan B, man, because you will need it. Trust me. Hey, man, if y'all stayed to the video and to the end, if y'all haven't done it, go ahead and follow. I'm going to try to drop more videos as I can. Like I said, you read my bio, man. I'm a travel tech, man, so I'm always busy. But I'm here for you guys, and I want you to make the best decision for you. So follow and stay tuned. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, you think about being an x-ray tech? I'm going to give you 3 reasons why it's a good idea. First, it's only 2 years. It's only 2 years, guys. 2 years of dedication, motivation, and consistency. That's all you need. It won't be easy, but it's only 2 years of work. So I think personally, to me, that's a good idea. That's a good start already. 2, yes, our patient care is literally between 5 to 10 minutes the most, sometimes 2 minutes. You know, especially if you're just regular, you know, x-ray tech, gonna go do a chest x-ray, you're with the patient in and out and you're done, and you still play a big role in diagnosing a patient. You probably play the most important role in diagnosing a patient, you know, to see what's going on, whether they have a fracture, whether you're doing a CT and they have a pulmonary embolism. We're very vital in the healthcare field, that just because, you know, you're not direct contact with patients, you know, for hours or, you know, 30 minutes, that doesn't mean that you don't play a big role. So you do play a big role. You are helping people, and we are needed, man. We're needed. Without us, the doctors can diagnose the patient properly, you know, so that's a good reason. And 3, yeah, man, look at that, man. I feel that that's a good, you know, salary, you know, and of course it varies. This is just Florida. This varies when you go to Texas, especially California. California be getting paid, but at the same time, California is an expensive state to live in too. I guess it depends also where you live in California. But yeah, think about it. For 2 years, not too much about patient care as far as, like, you know, interaction, and the salary is good. You can survive off that, you know. So I think if you decide to be an x-ray tech, this was your video, man. The time is now. Let's go get it. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, you're in x-ray school or you're a student, and you want to know what to get into after you're done with x-ray as far as modality. I'm gonna give you the top 3 modalities, in my opinion, that I feel will be good, you know, for anybody out there. Of course, everybody varies, everybody's different. I've been in the medical field for, you know, 13 years in radiology. I've seen a lot, talked to a lot of techs, a lot of people. So I would say the top 3, the number 1 is, not number 1, but the first one is CT, CAT scan. CAT scan is good because of the fact that you will always have a job and find a job. CAT scan is so busy, it's busy, because anybody that goes to the ER is gonna get a CAT scan. You come in with a headache, you're gonna get a CAT scan of the brain, C-spine, you might get an angio chest order, you know, because they be just going, you know, they be going wild, bro. They order whatever they want, and we can't say nothing. We're like, okay, you know, whatever you want, dog, you know, we'll do. But CT is always gonna be needed. That's probably number 1, because you're always gonna need a CT tech. You're always gonna have a job. So that's probably the first one that I would consider one of the best. The second one, I say this one. Yeah, MRI. MRI is always going to be needed as well. MRI is a little bit more slow paced. MRI is not an ER modality, per se. You know, sometimes, people can't have CTs for whatever reason, so they try to do MRI, or they find something in CT and they need an MRI to get more in depth. But an MRI is actually a chill modality because there's so many steps that patients have to go through before they even get into the MRI machine. There's so many safety issues, so many safety protocols that you have to follow before a patient can even get into the MRI machine. So if you're one of those, people that are a little bit older in your career, or, you're just graduating, you're like, I don't want something so crazy, so fast paced, MRI is probably your way to go. And you're always gonna have a job. MRIs techs are always needed nationwide. And, I think that's probably the second best one. The third best one, in my opinion, is this one, radiation therapy. A lot of techs don't know this, but once you become an RT after your 2 years, you can become a radiation therapist in 1 year. And the reason I think that that's a good thing is because, there are some sad days and there are some great days, right? But you're helping patients, cure themselves from cancer. There's 100% of the time you work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Good work environment, and you're helping people. You're helping people at this scary time. And I think, to me, that's that's a great career to follow up on, to step on. So I say that that's probably the top 3 guys. There's more to come, so make sure to follow. I got you.